Today, from Seattle, Washington, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. Today,
lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now back to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Still leaves him with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, I'm sure you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll set up a throw. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Four-yard punt, return of 9. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw here. And Walker has it. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense. Up the middle, here's Walker.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Walker. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try for the first with Walker.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll set up to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? He'll drop to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Kenneth with Walker headed back out there.
A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that, and they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up, but obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
Back to throw now on first down. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On second down, it's Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Looking to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. 2nd and 6. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Back to throw again. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
York able to send this one through,
and that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 27 yards there, a first down. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to get the football back at their own 17.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
This one goes underneath to Walker.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
They'll drop to throw.
Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Flush to his right.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
So not only do they get the completion and the conversion there on 3rd down, but tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Yeah, they had the first down anyway, had that in their hip pocket, but now with that penalty yardage, that turns out to be a pretty big play.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
2nd and 5 from the 8. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're...
And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now a draw play. It's Walker. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's Walker.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is...
And he will score! Touchdown, Seattle!
Ken Walker
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Patrick Mahomes leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
They'll run left with Pollard. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Now a run with Walker, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's down inside the 5 at the... Brian Dable reaching for that challenge flag, and he's going to have the officials review this call. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Seahawks are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Gregory Rousseau make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Now back to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Only needing 2 yards on second down.
They're going to look to throw. This is caught.
And the Seahawks are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
2nd and 4.
Buying time to his left. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Seahawks are pouring it on. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Pollard going to try the right side, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively at second down. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Second and 5. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Amon-Ra St. Brown
there to make the grab.
And the Cowboys are able to at least get one score back.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll set up to throw. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the give, it's Walker. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They run again with Walker. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 6. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get this down only to the 18. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.